Each episode, Zupa and I will be opening one box of a Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We both will build a deck and play a best of 3 match, and if one of us is able to pull off consistent wins, that will give them the opportunity to redeem special rewards. Every following episode, we will be opening a new set in chronological release order, with new cards to upgrade our decks in preparation of facing each other again in a duel. This is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series.
Okay, Power Duelist is a set that is gonna introduce a lot of interesting things, I would say, but a lot of it I don't think is gonna have that much of an impact for our kinda progression. First off, there's the Neospatians and the Elemental Hero Neos. Out of these, the only one that's, I think, very good is Aqua Dolphin, especially later on when we get, if and when I get to cards like Isolde. Other than that, I don't think they're gonna see much play just because it is so difficult to put a level 7 vanilla doesn't really have any good ways to cheat it out on the field on top of this, and then having the correct fusion in the extra deck. I think the fusions are ultras actually, so it's gonna be rough. We're all not gonna see play, but I would like to get at least an Aqua Dolphin so I can play it potentially in the future with Isolde. After that we have some Roid cards like Submarine Roid, Ambulance Roid. Out of these I think Submarine Roid is the best one. And it also may be something that I'll consider playing in the kind of deck that I have in mind for this episode, but we'll see. We have more Destiny Heroes. The Destiny Heroes also get another payoff, which is Dogma. It's a pretty solid card. It requires you to play more Destiny Heroes, which is probably its biggest drawback, as opposed to like Plasma, which just requires any 3 monsters to be tributed. But it's not a bad card, so maybe something to consider at some point. I'll see. Probably not today, but some other time probably. There's just also a decent pickup for the future, I think, because if you can dump it and you can get a free summon, that's kind of cool. There's also some dinosaur stuff. I think Black Stego is another card that I have considered because it's more, it's defensive, I suppose, so might work well with what I have in mind for today. Ultimate Arena is kind of underwhelming with 3000, and it can attack a lot, but it's a 2 tributes. It's kind of, you know how 2 tributes are. It's just not worth investing in them a lot of the time. We also have Baby Star Source, which I believe is relevant in the future if you ever get to any good Dino decks. After that we have Aliens, which I think might be playable. I'll have to actually read a lot of these cards to see what exactly they do. I know they're based around placing A counters and then those lower attacks and stuff like that. Other than that, I'm not really sure how good they are, but I might actually look into them and see how that goes, because there's some decent cards. Also, a lot of them are lower rarity, like Alien Warrior and Mother, I believe, are the better ones. They're only rares, they're not like foils or something, so there might be something there. The Neos Fusions, they're really not that good. They're ultras, so we're probably not even gonna pull any. If we pull them, they're kind of not, they're not great, honestly. After that, we have Chimeratech Overdragon. This is kind of relevant because we're gonna get it later on in the Duelist packs. But if Laval pulls it, I'm not gonna be surprised if he tries to actually play it, because he does have 2 Cyber Dragons. And also in this set we are getting Overall Fusion, which is a nice card for that. We're also getting Future Fusion, so if he can pull a couple of those and Chimeratech, I can 100% see him playing that deck. Although I'm not like expecting it, but I also would not be surprised if I see it. After that we have some more like the heroes, some Vehicroid stuff. Nothing interesting. Mausoleum of the Emperor is a common, and I think it's something I want to build around at some point. Definitely not today, I don't think, unless I get like a really good idea about it. But I don't think so. I already have something else in plan. But something that it really fixes the tribute summon monsters. So I don't know. I have like a handful of them that are kind of solid, like the Ancient Gear Golem, for example. So this would be really nice. But yeah. Other than that, there's a couple more support cards for like droids, for the dinosaurs, for aliens, for heroes, and that's about it. Yeah, the set has a little bit of everything. It's not a terrible set, but also I don't think it's gonna be super impactful for our series. But we'll see. I'll see you in the set over. Fucking dude, I can't talk today. See you in the pack opening.
And with another week of progression passing, we move on to another tournament pack. And to say this one has a lot might be an understatement, because you can already see Harpy's Feather Duster here at almost the top as a super rare, which is of course an insane piece of back row removal we both will be looking to get our hands on. State Warrior is also kind of neat, but also the rares are absolutely insane, having all of the monarchs that are up until this point released as rares is really strong, we will be glad to pick up more of these guys. Ultimate Offering in here as a common could also be nice. I think this is like the first time we get access to this. Might need to correct me on that, but I think with that we will swap over and get into into our 3 tournament packs of Tournament Pack 8. And with that, we have our tournament packs in front of us. Flip these up, and the first pack already has a Grand Mark. I like to see that. It is not Mobius, but it is a Grand Mark, and we will take additional copies of him any day of the week. Next one doesn't have anything much, and the last one also doesn't, but we got a Grand Mark, which is already a huge improvement upon like what we had before. So I'll take that and see you guys in the main pack opening for Power of the Duelist.
Into the packs, I believe I set it to 3. I did. Okay, so Tournament Pack 8. Please give me a Duster. I could really use one. Zaborg is fine. We have 2 more useless cards. Gorilla, that's, I mean, I'll take it. Ultimate Offering and another Gorilla, that's not bad. I will honestly happily take that. That is, it's not a Duster, but all things considered, it went a lot better than it could have. It could have just gotten like 9 useless vanillas, so it's pretty solid. I'm happy about this. I'm gonna save these to collection, and let's get to the main set.
And just like that, it is again time for the main attraction of this week, a box of Power of the Duelist. Personally, a few things I'm looking forward to, especially in the... Oh my god. Okay, there we have the first thing I was looking forward to. Chimera Tech Overdragon as well as Overload Fusion. What a start. Chimera Tech Overdragon, of course, very nice because we have access to 2 copies of Cyberdragon already, and Overload Fusion is just a very nice thing to go with that. So that is an absolutely insane start. Holy crap. And even that Alien Skull might be neat depending on what we pull in the follow-up. Ooh, a Neo-Spatian Aqua Dolphin alongside a copy of Future Fusion. That's another rare I was really looking forward to, because pre-errata Future Fusion, actually insane, especially in combination with something like Overload Fusion. Oh, the second Submarine Roid, as well as an Elemental Hero Aqua Neos as an ultra rare. Oh, this is going way too well. Second Future Fusion, we will be taking that. This is going very optimally at the moment, holy crap. Second Overload Fusion. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Actually insane. There is no way. This has to be rigged. Ooh, Elemental Hero Dark Neos as well as Alien Mother. Oh, and there's the third Future Fusion as well as Ultimate Tyranno. There's some few cool dinosaur cards in this set, but I don't know if I'll be Dino DNAing anytime soon. I think those Future Fusions are more interesting at the moment. And there is the playset of Overload Fusion. Too wild, too wild. Oh, an ultimate rare Elemental Hero Dark Neos, I guess. I think we lack Dark Panther for this one. And also the Neos Fusions are the Neos Fusions. There's the next one, Elemental Hero Flare Neos, I guess. That is something. Hey, and a copy of Supercharge. I don't know if this will be going into the deck, especially at 1 copy. Especially also because we probably won't be going into pure roids or anything. But let's see what the last pack holds for us. Another Dasher. I don't know. I do have like a pretty good idea on what to play at this point. Seeing, yeah, I think like 2 or 3. Yeah, 3 Future Fusions and 3 Overload Fusions. Yeah, this is going into the collection, especially considering that Chimera Tech Overdragon is an ultimate. And we'll see what we can do with that, because I do have a pretty solid idea on what to do with that.
And with that out of the way, we can go into the main packs, which this time is gonna be 24 packs of Power of the Duelist. There's not a whole lot that I'm looking for in this. There's a couple neat cards, but nothing really too crazy. I don't think this is gonna be too deciding. Alien Mother is neat. I'll have to read what the alien cards do, because it may be something I play in the future, but for now, it's probably not gonna come up, at least this episode. Paths of Destiny. This is unironically something I have considered playing. I'll have to look up another card, or like 2 cards if I have them, that work stupidly well with this. But if I have those, I may actually play that. So getting 3 of that is not bad. I'll not complain about it. Dark Panther as the first foil of today. I don't think it's good. It just copies an effect, right? Yeah, it replaces its own effect when it copies with the opponent's cards. What are the good... I think it's less permanently, so I don't know, maybe... I don't know if there's anything worth, like, stealing with that. Double Dude, I don't think he's good. He just summons a token or something like that, but I don't think that's that good. Alien Mother, another neat one. I need Alien Warriors, I believe, is like the best one. Flare Scarab, I'm getting all of the Neospacians except the ones I want. That is not great. So far I only have like 1 Neos, I think. Common Soul is actually not bad for them, honestly. You still have to struggle with bringing out Neos itself, but yeah, it can help you bring out some Spacians, so that's kind of cool. Another Neos, will have that at least. D-Chain is kind of neat. Again, if I play ever Destiny Heroes. Alien Hunter is also kind of solid, I think. I mean, it looks kind of solid. You can attack twice, I believe. Alien Skull. I need Warriors. Honestly, that is something I would definitely like to have. We have like a Blaster of Defender now. Neospace is cool, but nothing insane so far. It's not disappointing because I'm not really expecting a whole lot. But it's also a little bit like, you know, I could get better stuff. Another alien, or first Alien Warrior, I believe. That is neat. Future Fusion. That is nice. I think we get it again in the Duelist packs. I'm not 100% sure. So that's... I don't know how much that matters, especially since I'm not playing it now, but... Okay... Any more Alien Warriors? And Flare Neos. Okay, I can unironically make Flare Neos. But I don't want to. It is not good. I mean, it's like the best of the 3 fusions we have in here. And another Flare Scarab. The game is telling me to play Neospacians. I'm not gonna be doing that though. Another Future Fusion, that's nice. I should have a base of Alien Skull by now. Oh, come on, one more Warrior. Okay, there we go. Submarine Roid. This is the first one, I believe. I would like to have 1 at least, so... This is something last pack, and it is... It is Aqua Neos, but we don't have Aqua Dolphin. That is so bad. That really sucks. I'm assuming it's gonna get reprinted at some point. It might actually be in the second Jaden pack, I think. It's like a common, so hopefully. Other than that, I mean, Overload Fusion is fine. Some like Fearmonger is one of the less bad Destiny heroes at this point, I think. So yeah, I mean, that was fine. Again, I didn't have very high expectations, so I'm hardly disappointed. But yeah, see you in the deck overview, I suppose. It's gonna be a really fun one, I think.
And with that out of the way, we have our deck for this week in front of us. Our quite interesting pulls definitely put me onto playing this one-trick pony of a deck for, you know, the one episode where it is legal. We are playing Future Fusion into Overload Fusion, kind of Ooga Booga machine OTK with Chimera Tech Overdragon at the forefront. In terms of main deck, we're on the 2 grand mark to have like an additional answer for back row. We are basically playing as much back row hate as we can. Kind of hoping to either have like Jaden on 1 monster on the board or like maybe 1 or 2. I think 2 is like a guaranteed game. 1 is depending on, you know, how big it is and how many machines we still have left in deck. And the 2 grand mark are, you know, additional pieces of interaction with set cards, those also being monsters. Still playing the 2 Sidra, decided to play the Dark Artwork this week as we are playing Chimera Tech Overdragon. Cyber Phoenix to kind of draw us additional cards and, you know, just for being good generic machine support. 3X Headcannon, this is currently our main beater in the main deck. I don't know what Jaden's planning this week. In a worst case, we have Steamroid in the side deck. That would also turn on a Future Fusion Live for Steam Gyroid. Playing 3 Drillroid in the main, 2 Gyroids. Gyroid's kind of a substitute for floaters. because this can only be this cannot be destroyed by battle once per turn. So it takes 2 hits to always take this out, or a hard removal spell, which is quite nice. We have the submarine roids here in case we need a cowboy for game. Also because it's a machine. 2 the Koichi to dig deeper into our deck. 2 Magical Merchant for essentially the same reason. Breaker and Witch just because they're incredibly good one-offs that hopefully put in work. In terms of further one-offs, we are on Snatch Steel, Heavy Storm, Monster Reborn, and Lightning Vortex. In terms of the fusions, we're playing 3 Future Fusion, 3 Overload. Initially, I was testing with 2 of each. Decided to go all in on 3. Just to, maximize the chances of seeing these. Because, this deck's already going very... we just either hit hard or we don't, and then, we see what happens. To my body this time, didn't have the space for the third one, but it's down on the side. As mentioned, playing as many pieces of back row removal we have. The Spiritualism, the Nobleman has found its way into the main deck. Trap lineup is very weird this week. Torrential, Double Dust Tornado, and 2 Raigeki Breaks. Again, as many ways to deal with back row and set monsters as possible. We want those monsters in attack positions so that we can easily smash a Chimera Tech over Dragon with like 10,000 attack into them. Side deck consisting of Thestalos if we need an additional tribute. The 3 Steamroids here, if these prove to be like another decent beat stick. Exiled Force, Double Morph, Smashing Ground, Fissure, 3rd My Body, Magic Cylinder, Solemn Judgment, and 3 Phoenix Wingwind Blast. Just, depending on the situation, I don't see us, swapping much out. But in general, yeah. We're just kind of screwing around with this one, abusing like a very silly interaction with Pre-Errata Future Fusion into Overload Fusion for Chimera Tech over Dragon. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how this one's gonna go. Testing was like quite a coin flip from time to time. If we see one, we see both. So yeah, I guess we'll find out how this one goes. Just trying to have a bit of fun with this one. Finally happy to play something robotic and machine based in the series. And with all that out of the way, I think it is very much time to duel.
Okay, today's deck is gonna be a little bit different. I have decided to try to build a deck that would counter a chaos kind of strat. So the idea is that I would play a lot more defensively. The deck focuses on banishing cards, banishing your opponent's cards for the most part, and also burn damage. I thought Didi Dynamite is kind of like one of the base ideas for this deck, because I think it would just be really funny if I can just banish a bunch of his cards and then do a lot of damage with Didi Dynamite of all cards. But also in general, I think banishing against the insect deck, which I was expecting to play against, I think it's going to be rather powerful, just because he's not going to be able to summon his main win con, and that's really the main payoff for the deck. He has like a couple other cards, like the Insect Knight, but that's about it really. There's not really a lot the deck offers. There isn't any other utility, pretty much, you could say. So yeah, there's 3 Banisher of the Radiance. This is just a normal summon, a Dark Claw essentially. Well, it doesn't have the hand ripping effect, but it's light, so that's nice for kind of our own chaos strategy, because most of the good cards that are good against chaos are also lights or darks, so like Kaiku, like Banisher, like, the chaos cards themselves are also kind of darks. Well, BLS isn't, but the ones we have are in fact darks. So we have CED, 1 CED, and 1 Chaos Sorcerer. I only have 1 CED, so of the big boss ones, only have 1, so I'm gonna play that. I'm also gonna play 1 Chaos Torque, because it's, I don't want to play too many, because they can become a bit bricky, because it can be difficult to fill my own graveyard with lights and darks, because first off, we don't have a lot of monsters, and I also, if I have something like Banisher, it's gonna be difficult to send cards to my graveyard as well, but just playing 1, but I think Chaos Torque is nice in this situation, because he can also banish stuff, so that should keep him off the Doom Dozer. After that we have Kaiku. It's a decent beat stick. It allows me to banish cards from his graveyard, and also he cannot banish cards by himself from his graveyard. So he cannot summon like a Doom Dozer or stuff like that. Then Magical Merchant, that's gonna kind of help fill up our graveyard, as well as get us to burn cards or anything else really. 1 Magician of Fate. We have a number of good spells, especially ones we may want to recycle, like Dark Hole, like if he destroys any of my continuous ones, or we can reuse like a Wave Motion Cannon or whatever. Also, it's a light, so more life fodder. We have 2 Mystic Tomato. There's not a lot this can float into. I believe it's Spirit Reaper, Witch of the Black Forest, and that is really about it. So there's not a lot of things that this can float into. Also because of the whole banish thing, it can be difficult to trigger it because it has to be destroyed by battle and then also sent to the graveyard. So we can kind of negate it on our own accidentally. So I'm only playing 2. I think it's gonna be fine. After that we have Spirit Reaper. It can just help us kind of wall up a little bit, keep us safe. The hand ripping effect is neat, but I'm not expecting that to really put in that much work. It's mostly just a dark, and that can hold its own for like a turn or two, maybe if he doesn't draw some sort of removal. And then which searches a lot of our, like most of our monsters, anything that isn't like the Chaos guys, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, just a card that searches everything, and it is a dark monster, so more fodder than the generically good cards like Dark Hole and Raigeki. We have Swords, because to kind of, again, protection. We have the Dark Door, which another kind of card that's there to stall. It's like a budget Swords Revealing Light pretty much for us. Then Toll, that's gonna be that is part of mostly of the burn strat. It doesn't really protect us from attacks, but it can discourage him from attacks, or it can just burn him and help us get to the pretty much win faster. Then we have Free Wave Motion Cannon. Laval doesn't have a lot of back row hate, and those stuff that he does have is Nobleman of Extermination, for example, is one of the cards, which does not work against Wave Motion Cannon. So I'm expecting this to be fine. It's just a really powerful burn card, especially for older Yu-Gi-Oh! So I'm expecting this to put in work. Ceasefire, it's a burn card, also works against flips, so in case he's in that. Otherwise, I'm also expecting us to be have a lot of cards on the field, or monsters specifically, so Ceasefire may do a lot of damage. 3DD Dynamite, kind of the base idea for this deck, as I mentioned before. It just kind of can burn him for a lot, especially if we go off with the banishing stuff. Gravity Bind, another card that is meant to protect from attacks. Free Macrocosmos, this is still at free, even though it says it's at 1, that's just kind of modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. I mean, the same purpose as Banisher, just helps banish cards, and it's something we can activate on his turn whenever we feel like it. So we can catch him off guard. We have 1 Mirror Force because it's a good card. It's just kind of a quick play Raigeki. I mean, not exactly, but might as well be. 2 Raigeki Break just for any removal. The deck is already heavy on kind of protection stuff, so might as well, occasionally we may pop a monster or maybe some back row. Ring of Destruction, another burn card mostly, also kind of protects when it comes to like attacks. 2 Secret Barrel, another burn card, not much to say there, and Solemn Judgment because it is a really good card. In this side, there's a couple other monsters that I may want to side in, like a third Tomato or another Spirit Reaper, if I feel like I need more monsters. Zombie the Dark, if I feel like putting on pressure would be nice. I don't think I'm going to use these, but might as well. Brain Control, it's a really powerful card, even if it doesn't work with the strategy. I feel like having it in the side is nice. There is free Nobleman of Extermination if I feel like I have to go after back row. 1 Compulse, doesn't do feel like a lot for the strategy itself, but might as well keep it. Divine Wrath, Karma Cut, all of the cards that are really nice. I don't know if for a fact that he's gonna go with Banishing Thing. Also I'm thinking if we have a Macrocosmos or a Banisher on the field, then Karma Cut is kind of a worse Raigeki Break, because Raigeki Break does the same as Karma Cut, but it can also go after back row. So I'm thinking that's it's kind of a worse Raigeki Break in this specific deck than 2 Phoenix Ring with Blast. It's a powerful card, but it also, depending on the card, it can be like not as good as Raigeki Break, and also with the old Banish stuff, it's arguably less good than Raigeki Break. We have a third one if in case I need it, and another Secret Barrel in case I feel I can take a bit more burn. So that's about it. Let's see how it goes.
Power of the Duelist was a set I was waiting for, to be honest. There's a lot of cool stuff in here that I specifically was looking for. Some really cool archetypes get introduced. I think for me personally, Aliens was something I was looking forward to. You probably had like the Neo-Spacians on your radar.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon Flare Neos.
But the opening didn't treat me too harshly. So what do you think after opening your packs?
It was, there was like some stuff that I really wanted, but I didn't pull it. But I think it was fine. I don't think it's gonna hinder me this episode, but maybe in the future, we'll see.
Alright.
I already had like an idea what I'm gonna do this time, and there was basically no cards, I believe. Or maybe not, maybe a little bit from this set that mattered, but...
Yeah, I think I'm playing a fair bit of new cards, I'd say.
Oh, damn.
But yeah, let's get to this rock, paper, scissors, and then we can see how many new cards will see the light of day.
Hopefully not many.
I think I will go first. Good luck to you, and then we can see how this one goes. I will draw for my turn. Stand by main. I think I'll just simply set a monster, set a card, and then I will pass the turn to you.
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one. Any effects in standby?
No effects in standby main. You can go ahead and proceed to main phase 1.
Okay. Okay, let me actually think for a moment. This is probably. Set one.
Okay, set.
Wave motion cannon.
Wave motion cannon. Okay. Yeah, wave motion cannon is fine.
Okay, your turn, dude.
I'll draw for turn.
This is in standby, I believe, right? Standby, yeah.
Each of your standby phase. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Please
Wave motion cannon. That is something. Oh boy. I think. Yeah, I think we try to at least apply some pressure. I will attempt to normal summon a copy of Drillroid.
Drillroids. I don't have a response to that. No.
I will proceed to combat and attempt to swing for 16.
That's fine.
All right.
16.
I'll proceed to main phase 2 if you don't mind. I'll set 1 and pass the turn.
Thinking in end phase.
Thinking in the end phase.
That's fine. I'll draw. Set 1.
In your standby phase, yeah, the wave motion cannon gains a counter.
What removal do you have for it other than Heavy Storm? I'm assuming you're not on dragons, because you're on something new.
Drillroid isn't a dragon, yeah.
That's true, yeah. I mean, Drillroid is like kind of a staple.
It's a kind of good generic card, I'd say, yeah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't base anything off of that. But if you're on something new, which I guess you said you were,
Or am I?
about to fucking normal summon.
I'm about to banish 2 insects from my graveyard.
I mean, fair enough. Go ahead, dude. With an empty graveyard, yeah. Is there anything else I'm gonna do here? I don't think so. I'm just gonna pass. Oh, my back row is filled, so I can't do anything.
Draw for turn. Stand by main.
Real quick.
I think... Is this worth trying, though? I think I'll flip summon a Magical Merchant. Can I use the effect?
Magical Merchant? What are you thinking, actually? I think I should fire this off now. Macrocosmos.
A Macrocosmos. Oh,
so I think you mill is going into the banish zone.
I think on that Macrocosmos, I will have to think here for a bit.
Oh? What the fuck do you have? Solemn, right?
Macrocosmos. Center.
What is that trap card called that negates a trap and then like resets it?
Malfunction. You're thinking of Malfunction.
Yeah,
I think I will have to Dust Tornado the Macrocosmos.
Ah, damn. Thinking still, actually.
Do you have a second macro?
I do not have a second macro. I'm gonna Secret Barrel here. That should be 16, I believe.
Secret Barrel. That is for 200 for every card, right?
Everything in your hand and your field.
Field and hand, yeah, and that is definitely 16. Do you have anything else in this chain?
I do not.
Okay, so that will be 1600.
Pops to my Cosmos.
So this goes to grave, and the Magical Merchant resolves. We just start milling.
Oh, that would have been such a big Macrocosmos, dude.
A Torrential Tribute.
Well, if only I had monsters.
This is kind of a rough decision.
Will I normal summon a third monster?
I think I'll attempt to normal summon another copy of Drillroid, if that's okay.
Drillroid. How much total damage is gonna be? 32.
That is 3400.
Can afford that. Yeah, that's fine. You can normal summon your Drillroid.
I think we will go to combat. Swing for 200 with the merchant. Swing for 16. And another 16. Okay. I'll go to main phase 2. I'll set one. And I'll pass turn.
I'll draw. And then. I gotta try to dark.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah. Boy, that Dust Tornado was way too big, dude. Activate. How many turns have I missed on Wave Motion Cannon, by the way? At least one, right?
I think one, yeah.
I did not mean to click that. Anyways.
Let me check real quick. You placed the counter on Wave Motion. Yeah, you missed this one.
It's only one then. Alright, so Wave Motion Cannon is at 2000 damage.
Wave Motion Cannon is at 2000 damage, yeah.
I'm gonna activate Toll.
Activate Toll. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Do I have anything for Wave Motion? Probably not. You have a Dust Tornado, you can have a Heavy. But if you do, then too fucking bad, I guess. I'll keep it on for now. Your turn.
I'll draw for turn. Standby main.
It could actually still be. No, you're not on. You're not by X-Head Cannon and Insects.
You
You're on
have.
Machines,
Okay, a Toll and a Wave Motion Cannon.
You have a Chimera attack for sure, right?
That's
why you're on Machines.
Wave Motion Cannon, Wave Motion Cannon. It's
That's
gonna
cool.
be on 2. I think, as silly as it sounds, but I think we keep the pressure up by normal summoning a copy of Gyroid.
Hell yeah, he's on.
Hell yeah!
Voids.
The Gyroid. Is the Gyroid okay?
Rid of that. Gyroid is fine.
I'll proceed to combat, attempt to swing for 1000.
Okay, you must pay 1000.
I will pay 500 for the toll here, yeah.
Yeah, you better.
Um,
I'm not throwing, I'm playing spicy.
I think that's a pass turn, yeah.
Holy shit. That's actually not as good as the initial thought. It's another count on Wave Motion Cannon.
Another counter on the Wave Motion, correct.
I was gonna attempt to fire it off, is that fine?
Yeah, I'll take the 3000 here.
I'm gonna normal summon a... Do I normal summon this or set it? No, I'll set it. And then... That's it.
I'll draw for turn. Standby main.
You must be on Chimera Attack Turbo, right? You're both, like, free
You
feature fusion.
set a monster. I'm not sure if I like that though, especially with 2900 life points left now.
No.
There's also not a lot I can do against it.
You can attack with Gyroid.
I mean, I assume that's gonna be like a Stealth Bird or a Death Koala at this point.
No. It is not a Stealth Bird.
I think Stealth Bird's 1700 defense. And Death Koala's
Maybe.
18.
You think you should try to attack and see what happens?
I think you should not try to bait me into attacking. I'm
not baiting you, I'm just giving you advice.
Might this be worth trying?
Attack then Lightning Vortex. I mean,
I'll proceed to normal summon a copy of the Koichi, the Battle Chanted Locomotive, and Chain Torrential Tribute.
Okay, wait. That is actually interesting. I'm thinking about that for a moment. I mean, might as well. I'm gonna ceasefire in response to the torrential. So you take 15. Actually, that flips it first. Is that actually first any response?
No. So the chain resolves, the ceasefire flips.
a
It is a
Mystic Tomato.
Mystic Tomato. Okay, so I take 15 here.
From the ceasefire, and then torrential resolves, and then
Torrential resolves and nukes the board.
He's gonna banish a light in the dark.
I think I'll confirm your suspicion and attempt to activate a copy of Future Fusion.
Future Fusion, okay.
Is the Future Fusion okay?
Future Fusion is fine.
I will reveal to you the aforementioned Chimera Tech Overdragon.
By the way, you know Chimera Tech Overdragon kills itself, right? Unless you have instant.
So I'll send a Sidra. I'll send wait, not to hand. I'll send an X-Set Cannon. We send a Cyber Phoenix, a Decoichi, another Sidra for good measure, another X-Set Cannon, another Gyroid, a Submarine Roid, and another Submarine Roid. Attempt to activate Overload Fusion, is that okay?
That is fine.
Oh, watch this fucking magic cylinder or something. I will banish a Sidra, a Submarine Roid, a Submarine Roid, a Gyroid, an X-Set Cannon, a Decoichi, a Cyber Phoenix, another X-Set Cannon, another Sidra, another Decoichi, another Gyroid, the 3 Drill Roids, and an X-Head Cannon from my graveyard to fusion summon Chimera Tech Overdragon.
15 materials.
With 15 materials, so he is, I think, 10,400, if I'm not completely wrong. Not 5, that is 12,000. Because 10 is 8,000 and the 5 additional are 4,000. Chimera Tech Overdragon's effect to send all other cards I control to the graveyard. Attempt to enter combat.
Attempt to Regeki Break.
Ah! Yeah, that's fine.
Dynamite.
Yeah, that is
That
fine.
Dynamite would have been so good too, dude.
But
I have to like live, so I mean if I can draw like something, but yeah.
Terrible. It was worth a shot, I guess. Yeah, that's a pass down.
Alright. Regeki Break is not a continuous card, by the way. Oh boy. I mean, please don't have a
Draw for turn. Stand by
You
main.
have two, yeah, both of your siders are gone.
Step 1. Pass turn.
Draw. Damn. I'm gonna.
Thinking on end phase.
Wait.
I think I'll Raigeki Break, pitch another Future Fusion, pop, then freshly set back row.
It is a super barrel.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
You can like kill me in one turn.
Set another card and pass turn.
Draw. Normal summon Kaiku.
We took the gamble. Yeah, Kaiku is fine.
Attempt to move to battle.
Battle phase is fine, yeah.
Check the game.
Pay 500 for toll first.
There's no shot you have fucking Magic Slither. If you do, I'm gonna Alt F4 IRL.
On attack declaration. I will admit defeat and we go again.
Dude. Holy shit.
Ah, it was worth a shot. Terrible.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me review the little card I have in my deck.
That could have been so funny.
Dude, it was close, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I was like, I have this DD Dynamite for next turn. I was like, wait, I have to use the Raigeki Break and get rid of the Dynamite.
You don't have to use the Raigeki Break. You can also just get punched by Chimera Tech for 12k.
I would prefer not to.
Uh,
I mean, we didn't play it early on, so I was like, would be fair.
I mean, I get an additional card nonetheless, so I think I'll just go first again.
Oh, let me go first. So you can draw heavy copium.
And, you know, attempt to at least turn off, like, getting secret buried for, like, my entire life savings. I'll draw for turn.
Nah, I set it up, don't worry. I'm playing
We
regular. I
go
switched into regular
standby
chaos.
main. I think I will set a monster. And this is gonna be a really good one. Like this is exactly the based stuff I was talking about when, you know, being like, okay, I can silence some based shit. I will activate a copy of Future Fusion.
Ah, yes.
The fusion I will reveal to you is Steam Gyroid.
Click wait. Should I be worried about this?
I'll send a Steamroid and a Gyroid from my deck to the grave.
By the way, I love the name. Steamroids and Gyroids into Steam Gyroids. 5-head naming.
Yep. I think that's a pass turn. What is this in my standby phase, right? Yeah, during my standby phase, okay. So in 2 standby phases, I get a Steam Gyroid. I get a Steam Gyroid.
Yep, Gyroid. Ah, this would have been nice. Thinking.
I'm going to set 5.
Nah. I'm gonna set 4. The fuck is that face down? That's like I'm kind of worried about that. It also could be like nothing.
I mean, you've seen like my entire deck basically last game.
Yeah, I don't know. How big is Cyber Phoenix? It's like, isn't it kind of big, like 16?
Cyber Phoenix is 1600 defense.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only, you know, one way to find out.
Yeah, I'm gonna set a card. I'm gonna set this. Set it. And activate the dark door. And pass.
Oh yeah, it's Doobie the Dark Door. I'll draw for turn. Standby phase anything?
Nah.
I'll proceed to main 1 then and attempt to flip or activate a copy of Nobleman of Extermination. I think I'll target this one.
Extermination targeting this one.
Yep.
It is a that banishes, right?
By the way, banishes it.
If it's a trap.
And if it's a trap, we both have to banish all copies.
It is a gravity bind.
A gravity bind. Yeah, I'm not playing that. So like, go ahead, banish your other 2 copies.
Actually, this is the card that is semi-limited.
Oh, true. Gravity bind is semi. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I was like. Wait,
okay.
that's like cards. Yeah.
Okay, so there no gravity bind.
You're not gonna be binded by gravity.
Yeah, I think.
First when you said the card name, I thought you had the Nobleman of Cross, and I was like, wait.
I think I'll set 1 and pass turn.
Interactive Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay. Okay, next turn you get your.
Next turn I get my Steam Gyroid. Yeah, so like, you know, watch out for that.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, I mean, might as well. I'm gonna flip summon my Magical Merchant.
Yeah, Merchant is fine.
He.
Banisher of the Radiance, Mystic Tomato.
Bro, can I get some spell tracks?
And a Toll.
Wait, let me. So anyway, I'm gonna normal summon. Yeah, Banisher. Cool.
Banisher of the Radiance. Yeah, that's a thing.
Okay. Banisher into this.
It is a Steamroid.
Oh my god, wait, this only loses attack.
It only loses attack, correct.
So I'm actually gonna take 200.
You will take 200 from this Steamroid, yeah.
Damn, we're putting in work. Alright, I mean...
In all honesty, I've read worse cards for this time period. Like, it's not great. I won't call Steamroid a good card, but...
It kills Sidroids.
It does a few neat things, and like being an 1800 is like kind of cute, I guess. Even if, you know, the 1800 attack isn't very consistent. There's the toll.
There's a toll. I'm surprised I didn't fuck up and play it like
Standby phase. Future Fusion resolves. If
that is fine.
that is okay with you and I.
Also, Banisher of the Radiance banish the Future Fusion, I believe.
Yeah, it's all cards, right?
It's all cards.
It's all cards, yeah. So Future Fusion goes to
Macrocosmos
the banished zone.
As well, and the other one does the Fisher, Dimension Fisher. That is
Dimension Fisher is only monsters, and Macros is everything, yeah. I'll special summon Steam Gyroid. Words I thought I would never speak in my entire life.
Wait, actually no. Future Fusion stays on the field. Doesn't it equip itself?
Oh, true. It's like Cough, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, it's a Cough.
And if it gets popped, actually does Steam Gyroid leave the field if it gets popped?
Yeah, I think it's something like that. If it leaves the field, yeah.
Or should we look at the errata?
No, the errata only changes that you don't instantly mill all the monsters.
I'm just gonna look it up. Okay, original. Send from your deck to the graveyard fusion material monsters that are listed on a fusion monster card and select that one fusion monster from your fusion deck. Special summon the selected fusion monster during your second standby phase after this card's activation. This special summon is treated as a fusion summon, and when this card is removed from the field, destroy the monster. When the monster is destroyed, destroy this card. Okay, so it's basically like...
It's basically the only change is that you don't send the materials instantly.
Premature, yeah. Alright. Team Bear is on the field, and I don't have a response to that.
Yeah. We will proceed to main 1 if you don't mind.
That is fine.
I think I will attempt to normal summon a copy of Breaker the Magical Warrior. Is that okay?
Oh no! He's gonna break! Actual kick weight. Okay, I don't have a response. So that's
okay, so he will gain a counter. Tough part is no. Will Breaker break something?
I don't know. Will he? Will he break the Dark Door or the Toll? Or risk with one of the face down cards, which might be something bad or something really good.
I can only attack once because of Dark Door. But I can also just like straight up walk into a Mirror Force, which is the nice part.
As if Mirror Force is ever gonna resolve.
I think we indeed attempt to Breaker here. I'll target this back row.
This back row, it is Macrocosmos. This
card
it is
Macrocosmos.
Well, that's fine to be honest. I have banishers. So do I?
The macro actually gets banished.
It does, yeah, because of my banisher.
Because I'll finish off the Radiance. I think we attempt to go to combat here. And we attempt to let Steam Gyroid take out Banisher of the Radiance.
I'll attempt to. Do you have
I don't have it, nope.
Holy fuck, Mirror Force resolving and killing more than one card?
Oh wait, these are all banished.
And so is my Mirror Force. I hope we're not gonna forget this, because it actually kinda matters with like the burn stuff that I have.
Great. Main phase 2 then. Yeah, okay, that was like exactly how I envisioned that to go.
Nice spicy tech, bro.
I think I'll set 1 and pass the turn.
Okay, I'll draw. Stand by main. Damn. What can I even do here? No, not much. This isn't gonna attack anyways. I'm gonna change my merchant to defense. Oh, do I even want to attack? Oh yeah, by the way, you should take 500 because of Toll, right? Because it's on declaration.
Yeah, it's on declaration, true.
Yeah. It's not even gonna probably kill anything. I'm gonna pass.
I'll draw for turn then. Stand by main. I don't like all this banishing this Banisher of the Radiance is doing.
It's his job. That's why he's here.
I think I will swap the Steamroid to attack.
Attack my
I'll
magical merchant.
proceed to combat and punch that Banisher and on attack declaration. I will of course pay the 500 for the toll.
I hope so.
But
Okay,
Steamroid will gain
1
500, so you will actually be taking 700 damage here.
700, I believe. Yep. Okay.
Slowly but surely.
Opium.
I think we will go to main 2. I think we'll just pass here.
Okay, watch this Banisher at the top. Ah, not quite. Damn. Where is the Banisher when you need one? I only have one left in the deck, so... Or am I even playing free?
I assume you're maxing out on it, and I think last time I saw you citing 3, so you should have like a playset.
Maybe I'm citing the third one. Okay, anyway.
At that point, I would question a few things.
I'm just gonna place down one card and...
I'll draw for turn, stand by main. That merchant will just cost me 500 life points, which is not great.
No, you can keep attacking. My magical merchant is a big threat. What if I tribute it from Mobius?
Then you tribute it for Mobius?
Yeah, but if you kill it, I cannot do that.
I think I'll just swap the Steamroid back to defense and pass turn.
Nice.
Uh,
That's a keck wait.
Can't wait
That's
for an
actually
hour-long match.
Nah, it's not gonna be that long. Ah, that isn't. What are the odds this goes through, actually? Let me read this card real quick, actually. Well, I'm gonna banish a light in the dark.
Banish a light in the dark. 4?
Special summon seed. Where is the
Chaos Emperor Dragon. I think I'm fine with that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't like do enough damage to just kill with its effect. So like, I don't know what to do. I don't even know if I attack here, to be honest.
Why not?
I mean, it doesn't accomplish anything. It just burns me more. It sets up more of your graveyard. Heck. I'll just pass. I legit don't have a play.
Draw for turn, stand by main. Okay, first of all, there's like no fucking way that's like the actual play in this situation.
I mean, I don't know. Sure,
I will attempt to activate a copy of Snatch Steal targeting Chaos Emperor Dragon.
Interesting. Actually thinking. Okay, how much damage is this? This should be like around 5,000, like just under 5,000, I believe.
300 for each card, so it's 2, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, last
8,
one
9,
for me would have done 42. So this is
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is 4,200.
42? Wait.
It's 3 for each, and we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Why do I count less cards now?
15
Math hard.
times 300. It's 45. Yeah, I was right.
It's
So
45.
it's 45, and it puts us into top deck mode. But the thing is, I don't know if you're gonna use it. That's the thing. So I don't know if I want to pop it immediately, because I would prefer if you don't use it. I think, because it's a fuck ton of damage. I'm gonna Ring of Destruction my own CD.
Interesting.
Because I'm pretty sure if I try to chain Ring of Destruction to your CD, the CD still resolves, doesn't it?
CD still resolves, yeah.
Yes, it does slightly less damage.
Yeah, the Ring of Destruction is fine. We'll both take 3 here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Games.
I think I'll attempt to normal summon a copy of Submarine Roy.
Actually, equates. Yeah, that's fine.
I'll go to combat, attempt to punch for 8 directly. We'll pay the toll.
You better.
And at the end of damage step, I will change this Submarine Roy to defense.
Alright.
I think I'll pass turn here.
Okay, me draw. That is a card. I'll send. No, okay.
I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
Any submarine roids?
That is okay. I think we swap the submarinoid.
Yeah.
Attempt to punch again, if you don't mind.
Yep, you take 5.
Yeah, I'll go to main 2, set 1. And I'll pass.
Draw. That's an interesting one now. Don't have the out, please. I'm gonna activate Wave Motion Cannon.
A wave motion cannon is fine, yeah.
I set this as well. I'll pass.
Great. I'll draw 1. Stand by main. Okay, what are the chances of this actually being a way to, you know, go? We still have not seen... Oh, we have seen Mirror Force, which is nice.
Who says I don't have 2?
Okay, like, you can bluff about a lot of shit, but, like, you know, this one, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it.
What do you mean I crafted it? I dismantled my, I don't know.
I think I'm dead next turn anyway, so might as well. I think I'll attempt to Raigeki break. I'll pitch a magical merchant targeting the Dark Door.
The Dark Door? Magical merchant. I mean, I don't have a way to stop it, so the Dark Door is gonna go.
Alright. Yeah. I will swap the Steamroid to attack. I'll flip summon a Witch of the Black Forest.
Am I dead to this?
Summon a Submarine Roid. Attempt to normal summon a copy of X-Head Cannon. Is that okay? I'll go to combat. I will let Witch take out Merchant.
Okay, it's gonna cost you 500.
That is going to cost me 500, yes.
Okay. The merchant's gonna die. You have
Cool.
25.
I'll attempt to swing directly with Submarine Roid. This will cost me another 500. I'll attempt to swing for game with X-Head Cannon.
Wait, thinking. That's on attack declaration.
On attack
Okay, wait.
declaration, yes.
I think I might win this. I'm gonna change double DD dynamite. That results before I take damage, I believe, right? On the attack declaration, you'll take 900 for each of them, and that's 18.
Yeah, that's game.
Holy fuck, let's go!
Yeah.
To be fair, you threw slightly.
Okay, okay!
You did not play the box, come on, dude.
I don't know if like the bugs are like the optimal play, and if the bugs are like even like a slight bit better against this like whatever this is.
What do you mean? It's chaos. It's chaos burn.
It is a deck, yeah. It is.
I mean, yeah, it's a bunch of like it's like the best burn card, the best anti-chaos, pretty much, like Banisher and like.
It's like
Kaiju
the
and
thing
stuff.
with like triple banisher, like triple macro probably.
I believe I have 3 macro.
Yeah, triple macro, double gravity bind. I don't think if like the bugs do even anything against this.
I mean, depends, I guess.
It's
We
like
can try we can try next week.
draw your back row removal. It wasn't meant to be, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, that really was a very, very, very engaging 2 games. Yeah, I do have to say, yes. Sitting there being like,
At
okay,
least-
yeah,
at
show me
least it was
like secret barrel DD dynamite on attack deck. It'd be like that. But yeah, okay, so I was right. If I don't make a play there, I'm definitely dead next turn.
Yeah,
but
next turn you would've
I
been dead
guess I'm
too.
just dead on attack deck. So you know, it'd be like that.
That's 2. I think. Wait, can you have damage somehow else?
No.
I think if you attacked with submarine and X head cannon, without dealing with the.
I need to deal with the merchant.
All right. Yeah. Never mind. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nothing.
You should just not pay for toll, Smile. Why don't you just cheat? It is so easy.
Just commit tax fraud.
Just commit tax fraud. It is so easy. Yeah. I don't know. I think I'll just I mean, like, I feel like my deck is not that, you know, surprising, I'd say.
I think I mentioned it in like pack opening or something, or in the set overview, like, oh, he might try playing.
This is
Chimera
like,
Tech,
yeah.
that's-
I legit pulled Overload Fusion and, by the way, Ultimate Rare Chimera Tech Overdragon in the first pack.
Ooh.
And I saw like 3 Future and 3 Overload Fusion throughout the opening. I was like, okay, this is like too dumb not to play it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Because
the same when I
pre-errata
played,
Future Fusion is stupid as shit.
When does that get errata, by the way?
I think in like 2011 or 12 or something. I think it's late 5D's era, because throughout 5D's era this thing was still limited and saw playing like dragon decks, which just shat out 5-headed dragon. With like a similar interaction. But the main issue why I definitely want to play it this time is Future Fusion is already limited next week, and I think Overload
Yeah.
Fusion also follows suit. I think that also gets like limited rather soon. So I was like, okay, we play this machine bunch of like the semi-decent-ish machines that you have. I threw in like every good piece of back row removal I hate, or like even semi-decent, to be like, okay, yeah, I don't care if you have monsters on board, because Chimera Tech just, you know, punches them all. But you didn't exactly play something that commits monsters.
What do you mean? I commit my Punisher of Obedience. Also,
And yeah,
I had a
Raigeki
Secret
breaking
Sweeper.
that Snatch Steal, by the way, was like 100% the correct call. Because that,
Raigeki break?
if you hadn't flipped that Raigeki break, the Ring of
It
Destruction.
was the
The Ring of
bomb.
Destruction.
Yeah.
If you didn't flip that, that could have easily been the game. Because I resolve
could've.
CD, burn you for like a good bunch, and can still resolve the Witch. I don't play Yada,
Yeah.
but like
Typically, Yada.
I can basically grab like half my deck. I can even grab X head cannon off that. It's kind of nice. Yeah, but I don't know.
The Koichi, the best card, right?
I mean, the Koichi's decent. Just digs you a card deeper into the deck, sorts of machines. So like, it's basically Magical Merchant but a machine, you know,
Mm-hmm.
which is the nice part. And yes, I see that in chat. And you can
And why
shut
am I
up. You're
playing
wrong. So
magical?
like, you know,
Why am I playing Magical Merchant over it though? When this card has far better stats.
I'm playing Magical Merchant additionally. Like I'm on 15 machines, which in like most cases is definitely game. Because like the maximum amount I can get onto Chimera Attack is the 12,000. And with like Chimera Attack being just able to attack every monster you control, or like I think it's for each fusion material. Attack a monster. Yeah, it can attack monsters up to the number of fusion materials.
It plays around Outdoor as well, because it says only one monster can attack. So if you have one that can attack several times, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter, yeah. But game
Too bad I don't play monsters.
But yeah, game 2 I just also didn't see Overlord Fusion, and I mean I had a Future Fusion in hand, but with you know, the fucking risk of just getting a Macrocosmos flipped against it, I was just like, okay, yeah, we don't commit to this.
I mean,
I don't know.
It kind of sucks.
I think like this game was rigged from the start.
Okay, he loses one game. Wah, it was rigged from the start.
I mean, it's kind of rough if like 3 normal summons and 3 traps in your deck basically shut down the entire strategy. Like, yes, this isn't a good strategy. This is cheesy as fuck. And you know, I mean, Future Fusion gets rightfully limited, and I think even because people were dumping like shit into Chimera Attack back in the day.
I believe so.
But like, yeah, when 6 cards in your deck shut down like basically the one thing the deck does, then you know, yeah, it is not great.
But wait, why don't you just draw the out?
Why don't you draw the out? Yeah, that's like the easy thing. Jaden is a firm advocate for draw the out. Now that we have cemented this on camera, this is for the Koichi. You can keep calm, you know, and keep flipping those DD dynamites. But yeah, I think next week we move into like the worst set of the GX era easily, with Cyberdark Impact.
There's a lot of competition for that, not gonna lie. Wait, Cyberdark Impact is like one of the best, what do you mean? Wait.
To quote, by the way.
It has barrier statues. What else do you need?
To quote, by the way, there's like 2 or 3 really decent cards in there for like the time, especially Snipe Hunter is insanely good. A lot of stuff in there is like good future implications. Instant Fusion, the Vanity's Fiend, and I think Vanity's Ruler is also in that, I want to say. I think it generally
Ruler at rare
has like one card that, of course, you know, will kind of take over the current format with Snipe Hunter. And a lot of stuff is like really good later down the line. Like once you get into, you know, combos that involve, you know, summoning a barrier statue or like ending on a Vanity's or Vanity's Ruler or Fiend.
Instant Fusion.
Instant Fusion, yeah, is really big. But that is like, it's like cool, I guess.
Blackthorn of Heaven, by the way, that's actually kind of cranked.
It's kind of decent, yeah.
It's basically, well, not Soul Judgment doesn't work on back row, but no cost, just like
Instant Fusion, I guess, is like still kind of neat nowadays because it's just like a free tribute for a monarch. But I don't know if it will see that much play. I think Instant Fusion will get like
Turbo, let's go.
I think Instant Fusion will get like infinitely better as it did in like actual constructed once we get to Synchro era, and you can just shit out a level 5 body to make like any good level 8 Synchro there is. But yeah. This was a match.
It was fun. This is what fun looks like.
I guess apparently that is your definition of fun.
Well, I'm happy my Mirror Force resolved, and it's like the main thing, really.
It took some, you know, shift burn deck to resolve Mirror Force. This says a lot about society.
Yep. Also, I
But
did not play Stealth Bird, as you probably noticed. Also, I pulled
yeah, there is
one
no stealth birds
so
in this, but I think like if I see like wave motion and stuff, I think stealth bird
yeah.
and death koala are like fair assumptions.
Now that I'm thinking, yeah, I should have played probably the Stealth Bird. Not sure about Koala because it's like Omega Lol. You burn once, and you can just
Yeah,
reset the
stealth bird's
Bird.
of course better, but I think death koala can burn more because it's like 400 for each card on hand.
Might be. Actually,
So
yeah.
like,
It's
don't
also
ask me on like old burn strategies. Oh, we get chain strike next set as well.
hmm.
Where's that ring of defense I pulled from Duelist pack chance?
You're not gonna play a Ring of Defense. Also, I pulled Aqua Neos and Flare Neos.
Hey, I think I
Those
also
two
pulled
Neos
like I
face
think I
one.
pulled Dark Neos, I wanna say. I definitely
And I
pulled like one of the Neos fusions, but like for fuck's sakes, it's the old Neos fusion, they're not gonna do
Yeah, I
anything.
pulled. Okay, look at this. I pulled 2 Neospacian Dark Panther and 2 Flare Scarab, but not the Aqua Dolphin, which is the one I wanted for in case I get to.
I
Isolde
think that
in the
is
future.
absolutely deserved seeing the deck you played this week. But
It's just
karma
like a
aside, do you have any last words?
See you next time in the Depression series. I don't know.
I think with all that out of the way, we'll thank you guys very much for watching and see you guys again next time. But until then, goodbye.